With the passing of CBS 60 Minutes personality Andy Rooney this weekend, the journalism community lost one of its great personalities. After working for the Army's newspaper Stars and Stripes during World War II and writing for a few television shows after that, Rooney began his work as an essayist for CBS during the mid-60s, which he continued until he retired last month. In his time as an essayist, Rooney was known to offer his thoughts on a variety of topics, ranging from his opposition to the Vietnam War to the contents of his desk drawers. In his spirit, I will diverge from my insightful and often correct political commentary and focus on something a little more obscure. Have you ever seen a mailman or bus driver and thought they looked a little sloppy? Sure, they tuck in their shirts and wear their uniforms, but the sense of pride in that uniform seems to be lacking. Save for the famous rhyming Route 50 driver, none of the rapid drivers I see seem to wear much more than the bare minimum required by their employer. Letter carriers, on the other hand, get away with wearing no uniform at all sometimes. My mailwoman last year at Campus View often stepped out of her U.S. Postal Service truck wearing little more than jeans and some random sweatshirt. I often thought I could hop on that truck and nobody would know I didn't work for the post office. But I was too chicken to ever pull such a stunt. On a trip to Europe last Christmas, I was so impressed with how the bus drivers, letter carriers, and even the men who swept the streets in Madrid all had spotless and wrinkle-free uniforms. Every bus driver had a crisp shirt and a tie tied with more precision than most men I know could muster on a good day. As for the army of men sweeping the streets in that city, their white collared shirts and bright yellow jackets looked unnaturally clean for their profession. Back to America, though, I was visiting with my 80-year-old barber recently when I asked him about this topic. He offered up some of his knowledge, and he said that back in the 50s he had a customer who was a postman, and that his wife would iron his shirts every morning before he went on his route. While this story hailed from close to 60 years ago, it sure would be nice if some of that pride in appearance would make a comeback.